Hello everyone, I'm Zinette Ezra, VP Product at Octopai. Let's start with a very basic scenario that we all know, how to run with an impact analysis. Okay, let's share the screen. We are all familiar with the call that we get that a very important report stopped working and someone from management needs it badly, and that report is corrupted basically. Okay, so I'm getting that ticket, and now I need to understand the impact and how that report has been broken. We're starting with a basic process image where we understand how this report has been built, what are the tables that are feeding the report, the ETLs, and so forth. And we start with expanding. Let's understand, for example, this SSIS, how it's working, how it's being fed, the ADF. Let's see more. So it gets to understand the actual transformations before you start diving into the actual report. So let's take an example. Let's look at the inner system lineage of the ADF. We have here two containers. Let's take the first one and see actual transformations. You can identify the source, data source, transformations at target. If it's too crowded, then you have the ability to focus down to the path analysis of one component or a field. Let's identify the product line. So you have the component, and you can dive into the field level, the column level, and this is how you can produce an evidence. Let's go back to the cross-system lineage, right? We wanted to understand how the report has been built, so remember the four tables. Let's get into the inner system lineage of that report. Remember, we are seeing within the report, we see the physical layer, semantic layer, and the presentation layer, and we have the four tables that we saw previously. We are being notified that the actual corrupted number is the total product cost, right? So how can we know how it's been transformed, right? So let's run with an impact analysis down to the asset total product cost lineage, what we call a E2E column lineage, which is an end-to-end way to see the upstream and the downstream impact analysis of this field, how it's been transformed from the information consumer of this report, right, down to the up to the CRM or your ERP system. To understand the map, you can visualize the ETL and databases, database and files, analysis services, reports and modules. You can understand the source and target within each system. So we have the report, right? Remember, now we need to identify the upstream impact analysis. And this is going up to, for example, this is a CRM system. Now you can identify easily that the total product cost is being calculated based on three other fields: the order quantity, unit price discount, and unit price. But this is not enough. Now we need to identify within, for example, the CTL, how is being actually calculated. So let's dive in. We're going into the inner system of the actual transformation. So remember the numbers, the total product cost. Okay, you have the target. Now we need to understand transformation down to the source. So this is how we have here the actual transformation. We are also taking in and parsing the actual scripts, the SOAR procedures, so you have the ability to understand in a few seconds, a few minutes, the actual transformation. And this is how it's done. Thank you very much.